In this practice, we'll use mindfulness to help us clear our minds from overthinking. Don't allow yourself to become frustrated here. A wandering mind is normal.
Vroeger was ik verliefd op mannen en vrouwen. En zou ik me heel erg geoorloofd voelen om een queer plek binnen te lopen. Maar ik heb een relatie met een man. En nu vraag ik me af of dat wel een plek is waar ik ook thuis hoor.
Good. I'm going kickbox later.
Where to?
Cause we're queer. It's a queer gym in Amsterdam. In some queer spaces, it's not so welcoming. If you're a little bit different from them and you're not within their interest, you became invisible.
Can you imagine what it would be like if they never told you what it should be like?
Ik ben er pas vrij laat achter gekomen dat ik bi of pan ben. Ik ben niet per se modebewust en ik ben vrij straight passing. Dus daardoor heb ik vaak het idee dat ik er niet echt bij hoor of zo.
Eerste keer?
Ja.
Intakeformulier? CV?
Misschien een beetje terug.
Is goed.
Hi, hello. Is here the queer gym? Can I go in or?
Whatever.
Okay.
Okay, cut. Good job. Very good job.
Sometimes I feel not fit into some queer events or spaces, or I feel I'm not welcome there because of either my sexuality or my ethnicity. We kind of talk through it and we created these scenes all together about me and the masks. Yeah. So it's mostly come from my experience that I have in queer clubs or like queer parties where I find myself ended up surrounded by half-naked gay men. And that make me a little bit uncomfortable sometimes. Not necessarily that I want attention, but more like I want people to be mindful that I'm here.
That's for me is the core of it, because I have it as a person of color in like a white space.
Yeah.
Or as a male presenting body in a female space, then I feel uncomfortable off the bat. So for me, that's the crux of the matter for me.
So I would rather to be in a space where people are less masks, which sometimes I associate with caring less, which is not necessarily true.
As the young gay guy, like you learn that this is the way to go. Be masked still.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're gay, but still be masked. Yeah.
Although I feel more queer than gay, I still find it very difficult to express it to people when they ask me, because I look a little bit cisgendered. I look very cis man, hairy, big, muscular. You know, there's like all these terms that they don't per se fit in a queer box.
Queer is meer van de laatste jaren. Dat bestond vroeger niet, dat woord. Het is echt homo, lesbo en biseksueel. Transgender was nog niet zo bekend. Dat is echt van de laatste 10 jaren. Dus ja, ik voel me niet queer, maar ik voel mij homo.
I don't feel I'm necessarily a bisexual or lesbian or whatever. That's why I choose the term queer, because I don't fit in like either the box. I think that's also the same with the pronouns, you know, like am I she, her, am I they, them. It just flows over time. I don't necessarily need a label on myself. That's why I think queer is a very perfect word for a lot of people.
I'm waking up from hearing this beat. The sounds of music gets me back on my feet. I get into the beat of life and you know it. I follow your drum and you follow mine too. But every melody needs a certain tune. So here are my vocals, rest is up to you. Feel the rhythm, let it go and get into step.
Hey. Hi. Hoi. Hey, ik ben David.
Hi David, de les is al begonnen. Kom je voor swingclass?
Voor van die kettlebells.
Kettlebells?
Jawel, ja.
Girl, dit is dansles. Kom, we gaan beginnen. Kom mee. En 5, 6, 7, 8. En 2, 3, en 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 en down. 2 en down. En low. Snap. Body roll, body roll, body roll. Down and face. Woo! Work, guys. Oké, zullen we hem nog een keer doen? Laten we nog één keer doen, guys. Woo! Get ready.
I can be very insecure when I, first of all, meet new people. In this case, where I feel like I don't belong, and then they're dancing and I'm sweating and I feel gross and big. The only thing that would make this worse is if it was a nightclub, and it would be just the worst.
Because there's like flirting involved then, or?
Yeah, the expectation of flirting, the expectation of the night is only valuable if, you know, if there's something sexual about it. When I discovered I was bisexual, it was at a time where I felt very unattractive towards women. And then I discovered, okay, there are certain men that actually like the way that I look. That was very interesting to discover. But then I started chasing that high, which is fun. But at some point, when you stop getting attention for a while, like there's always dry spells. And then you feel like crap.
Last year, I lost about 45 kilos. Wow. So also going back into working in the nightlife and clubbing again, and still not fully connecting with the body that I'm in right now. It didn't feel like home yet. So going to, it took me like a year to really come to terms with, okay, this is my new body, and loving myself in a different way.
So I lost a lot of weight, and still I'm morbidly obese for some gays. So there's always somebody that doesn't find you attractive. But that's also the nice part about it. There's always somebody that does think you're attractive. And they're outspoken about it.
Hello everyone. I hope everyone is having an amazing Pride. Let's see what the energy level of the crowd is today. And I want you to give a little fist bump to whatever pretty face you see. Do. Fist bump. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. What you just did was a bit of my personal trans joy. My joy comes from making someone smile. That's why I became a coach. And if you lack a little bit of love, please come to me, come to Queer Boxing, go to We Are Queer, and give some people there a fist bump or a very smelly hug.
Like this, and you drag, and you also go behind them, like this. Important to stay on the hip line, switch, and I think that looks cool on camera, yeah?
You want me to grab you?
Yes, you grab here.
Grab here?
And underneath, I think the other arm. And this one goes across and underneath.
Ah, you want me, okay.
Yes, and now here.
But maybe you can just sort of like, I was thinking maybe just like do like stacking, like that. And then when one stack is done, you go back to making another stack. Barbara, what do you see?
Um,
Was this a good illustration of the rigid divide that you experienced back in the day?
I think it was maybe the other way around. Like the girls were wrestling and the boys were more like partying. What are you doing?
Do you want to explain what you're doing?
I'm moving boxes, which is, I guess, typical lesbian activities.
It's a thing like U-Haul is a moving company in the US where you know you run the trucks, and so now it's like lesbians equals U-Haul. So that's why I like the moving boxes. And I literally did this, and I was in a 12-year-long relationship with somebody that I met online, and then we spoke online for like a month, and then we met in person, and that night we moved in together.
For real?
Yeah.
You're the living U-Haul.
I am the living U-Haul.
I think it also creates a problem if you don't feel like that you feel, you know, different from the persona online, then you're probably gonna feel that you're not queer enough, or you feel that you don't fit into the boxes anymore, I think.
I'm not jealous about you all with the social media.
This is also awkward for me.
What makes it awkward for you?
Like taking off my t-shirt, tank top in the gym is not something I'm used to, because there's no necessity for. Hold on. Let me think about it.
At the beginning, I'm also doing the sport for the body image that I want to get fit, I want to get lean, and then I just realized that maybe for my body type, and also for my health system, and also because some of the medication that I take doesn't really allow me to get fit as easy as other people. Like being a little overweight figure, it always doesn't look to people, and people would assume you to have a really unhealthy lifestyle, which is not true.
The thought of me coming with an extremely tight, exposing skin tank top was very stressful, because I kept thinking that, is it queer enough? How are people gonna reciprocate that? Like people that are maybe struggling a bit more with body image, how would they find that triggering?
Sometimes going to those commercial gyms, and you see all these people with workout sets, the matching bra and tights, and they all have relatively perfect body, and just reminds me that's not what I'm looking for. And if we don't have the same goal, or we're not holding the same mindset about body image, then I don't necessarily feel I fit into that sort of environment, I think.
I needed this gym because I didn't feel welcome in general mainstream gym places. I think if everyone, doesn't matter if you're queer or if you're straight, or doesn't matter where you're from, I think if you've always have had experiences where you entered a space and didn't felt comfortable straight away while entering. And if you combine that with wanting to work out So using your body, something that's vulnerable, that's like you maybe have insecurities about. If you combine those elements, then you're not gonna go to a gym, you're not gonna go and work out. And I think for queer people, that's a bigger thing because society is not built with us in mind.
So it's really beautiful that you create this space. I just love it so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, really.
Me too.
Yeah, of course. I also like it because it's a gym.
Yeah.
Where you are not forced to be socializing.
Most queer spaces are out in nightlife.
Yeah.
And often they're very segmented. For me, that was like very important that this space was really accepting to everyone.
Yeah.
Hello.
In the past 3 years of having the We Are Queer gym, I've seen so many different trans people. I've seen them grow and face the struggle that we have a long waiting list for care and a system that is generally failing us as trans people. We are a small group of people, so we need our allies from the queer communities and beyond.
That was funny. The other day in the class, they said the pronouns, and I said they, them, and I really had to laugh because then I was like, well, I never said that. It brings back a lot of memories about how I felt when I was young. I wanted to be a boy, etc. I didn't want to be a woman. It brings back a lot of times in my life. When I was younger and I was really also searching, it was really like, okay, if you fall in love with me or with the girls, then you're with us. But if you also fall in love sometimes with a boy, then you're really a coward and you don't. I was like walking all the marches where being throwing stones at me, being spit at me, but it was, and I was there because, yeah, we were there. But then they were, yeah, but you have always a way out and we don't.
So, what are you doing after this?
Oh, just a coffee with my partner.
Sweet. What's your name?
My boyfriend, his name is Geert.
My best friend's name is also Geert.
Look.
It doesn't mean that your whole queerness is erased just because you chose one partner.
I'm just recognizing more and more that a lot of times in my life I was sorry I'm too fat, sorry I'm too small, sorry I'm too tutter, sorry I'm growing old, sorry I have all these kind of things, and it's really it takes so much energy. You know, I'm going to be 67 and I don't want to be apologetic about my life all my life, you know. So I think if it's not now, then I don't know whenever I will be not saying sorry, I'm not gay enough, or it's just it's a waste of time.
And how does it really?
Are you coming to the event on Sunday?
Every day there's new things coming up, and can be quite overwhelming sometimes.
Rinald?
Ja,
Yes.
Hi.
Ann.
David.
Welkom.
Leuk je te ontmoeten.
Is Geert hier?
Ja.
Welcome everybody, good to see you all. Let's start with a round of names, pronouns for today, and the question of the day is, what's the most recent gift you've gotten?
I'm Kai, she, they. My friend lent me her fan for 2 months until she come back.
I got a bowl of berries from my neighbor, from her garden.
Heb je enig idee met welk gewicht hij wil?
Nee, geen idee.
Geen idee.
Wat is normaal?
Er is geen normaal. Ja, ik denk dat je deze kun je met 8 of 12 proberen met de suitcase carry. 4. Ja, 9. Ja, 60.
Come on, Kai!
Ja.
Good work!
98. Oh. 99. Oh. Woo!
Is het gel of lak?
Lak met een topcoat.
Ben je allergisch of zo voor gel?
Nee, gewoon nooit gedaan.
Ik heb bijvoorbeeld heel erg juist dat ik tegenwoordig bijna niet meer in spaces kom die niet soort van...
Die niet queervriendelijk zijn.
Ja, maar dat ik als ik dan zeg maar in een soort van straight plek kom, of een plek die niet queer is, of waar niet soort van, waar niet intrinsically de queer vibe is, dat ik dan soort echt een barrière voel met mensen als ik met mensen praat, omdat ik zie in hun ogen van, jij probeert uit te vogelen wat ik ben. En je probeert uit te vogelen wat ik in mijn broek heb zitten. En ik zet de timer op 5 minuten totdat jij vraagt wat ik in mijn broek heb zitten.
Ja, wat dat betreft is tot op zekere hoogte hebben we dus eigenlijk tegenovergesteld dat jij je alleen maar veilig voelt. Of mag ik dat maar even invullen, in queer spaces. En ik voel me inmiddels ook wel een stuk veiliger hoor, in queer spaces dan voorheen. Maar het kan soms wel voelen alsof ik vooral buiten de boot val. Dat ik er niet echt bij hoor of zo.
Dat is denk ik ook waarop we dan realistisch moeten zijn. Dat binnen de queer community kunnen elkaar allemaal accepteren en respecteren en elkaars verhaal respecteren. Maar ook realiseren dat onze ervaringen anders zijn.
Ja.
Jij kan dan bijvoorbeeld in die straight world passing zijn en ik kan dat niet. En dat zorgt voor een verschil van ervaringen en voor een verschil van ervaringen.
Ik denk wel dat het echt heel belangrijk is om daar bewust van te zijn.
If I say trans rights, you say matter. Trans rights matter. Trans rights matter. Thank you. First of all, I love you. And I can say that from the bottom of my heart, I love you. And also a warm welcome to my allies. We need you. Today, maybe even more than before, we need you. We've always been here, and we are not going anywhere.
Joy to me comes from being able to exist on my own terms without obstruction and without obstructing others. Never ask for permission to own what belongs to you, your gender and whatever else